Well, we're going to continue with our rolling coverage. Let's bring in Türkmen Terzi. He's a foreign journalist based in South Africa, representing the online news platform Turkish Minute, perhaps to weigh in on the Middle East conflict. Thank you, Türkmen, for your time at this hour. Still ascertaining what's happening in real time, and there's so much that's happening across the value chain. But it's probably important to get context, to understand the historical roots of all of this. Take us back, pre-1979, the revolution in Iran, perhaps how it's now led to this joint US-Israeli operation.
Yes, first of all, this is not new things, for instance, for me personally, because I was a child like Iran. I remember Iraq-Iran war, then the first Iraq war, then the second Iraq war, the Syrian war. So all my region war is all happening around Turkey. So I'm from Turkey. So, but this time I was not expecting that Israel and America is going to hit Iran, because in the second Iraq war and the Afghanistan war all helped Iran. Like after the Iraq war, so Iranians got power in Iraq and in Afghanistan, the Houthis. So this time they hit the Iran. I was not expecting Iran is a very strong country, but Iran have very lots of ethnic groups. Iran ruled by the Turks, Shia Turks. So we were Ottoman, the Sunni, and the Iran Safavid, they were the Shia Turks. So until 1939, all ruled by the Turkic different dynasties. Then the British toppled the democratically elected Iranian leader in 1953. Then Shah came. Shah was a Persian nationalist, so he was a kind of dictator, because the West wanted to control the oils, because previous one was wants to make Iranian benefit, but the Shah is modernized the country, but it was the Western interest. So then the people were not happy with the Shah, because they were not getting enough benefit from the oil in the Iran. So then the revolution came in 1979. This revolution was a very strong revolution, and it has a major influence in many countries, including in Turkey, because Turkey is a very secular country. But after that, the secular pashas, the military and the bureaucrat, the rulers, they were scared that this Islamist regime is going to come to Turkey. So in many countries, they start, following the Iran. Iran had a big influence. So then Khomeini, the first supreme leader, he came to power, but after just 1 year, Iran war started. America supported Iraq against Iran. You remember, Saddam Hussein was very much ally of America. So then the Khomeini, the first supreme leader of this Islamic regime, he couldn't establish any institution, but this one, Khamenei, who was killed yesterday, 37 years he established the Islamic regime, so he was very strong. So now they killed him. So this is a very important event, because according to this Shia belief that there's a hidden imam from the 12 imam, the last one. It was like the belief of like a Jesus. So he was like, he disappeared. So he's going to come before the day of judgment, and he is going to rescue all the humanity. So this Ayatollah yesterday they killed was a representative of this hidden imam. He was a very spiritual for them.
And I'm glad you're getting into that, because now you're speaking about the narratives when it comes to what's transpiring, especially because it is Ramadan as well, right?
Yes.
The impact. I was asking you what this means in terms of jihad as well, but framing the narratives religiously and politically as well. What's playing out there?
Yes, so the Islamic world is very much divided. There's no one Islamic world. So Iran is a Shia. The many countries, they are Sunni. So now Iran was the representative of the Shia group of countries. So after they gained big power, but America killed Qasem Soleimani 2020. So they start losing power. So now Israel, because of the Iran is supporting Houthis and the Hamas and the Hezbollah, so Israel see them as a major target. Israel is the convincing the major power that convincing the U.S. because U.S. Trump administration, I am not talking about Democrats, but the Trump administration, they try to withdraw from the Middle East in 2018. Since 2018, they reduced their numbers. They want to move to Pacific and counter the China. But Israel has a strong lobby in the USA, and Israel is an important country for the West, for the America, so among the Arab countries. So now Israel convinced the Trump administration mainly, and then Trump sees also is a danger to Iran, also not danger to Israel. Iran is a danger to Sunni countries.
So is it about nuclear proliferation, or is it about just geopolitical influence at this point? The economic benefits, the Strait of Hormuz, power dynamics? Like,
yes.
Yeah, break that a little bit down for us.
So Iran wants to control, as I explained, they have Shia belief. They want to control their influence in entire Middle East especially, not other regions. Iran mainly try to control the Muslim world. It's not like, say, Ottoman was targeting the West, the Balkans, the Europe. But Iran Shia is mainly they targeting have an influence in the Islamic world. So this is one thing. It means Iran is not only targeting the Israel. Iran is targeting also Sunni world. So when the Israel and America hit the Iran, what Iran did? Iran hit all the countries, Doha, Dubai, northern Iraq. So all the Iran hit, even they fire missiles to the Cyprus, to the British base in the Cyprus. That is very dangerous. If they hit the Cyprus, Turkey also has to involve. Is a big thing. Cyprus it was very surprising me. So also yes, nuclear proliferation. UN said Iran is breached the agreement. So this come after. Turkey is trying to mediate in 2015. If you remember that they all come together, Brazil, Turkey, but Trump is withdrew from that treaty. So, but I can tell you, this is not about Iran's nuclear enrichment or the Shia spreading ideology. Is no. The USA has a greater Middle East project. So they want to weaken. They adopted this project in 2002, Bush time. So they want to weaken all the countries, strong countries. So Egypt might be a next target, Jordan might be a target, Turkey might be a target. So I was telling in this, when the protest started, I was telling you in this studio, the Kurdish people are going to ask autonomous region in Iran. So 5 Kurdish in 22nd, this February, they gathered together and they said, we don't want Shah, means Reza Pahlavi, because he's a dictator, and we don't want the mullahs. Mullahs means Islamic leaders. Say we want the democratic and Republican, democratic Iran, and we want autonomous region. So Israel and America and the West going to support, of course, the Kurdish separatist movement, like the way they did in Iraq and in the Syria. So also Turkey also have big Kurdish population, Kurdish region. So this is going to continue, and I can tell you the Kurdish issue is the central issue in Middle East. Like the Israel, they want another Kurdish autonomous region in all these countries.
So it's bringing state sovereignty, it's bringing international law to the fore as well, particularly how it's being managed with the use of force. There's so much to unpack. I know you had to condense it in such a short time, but thank you for giving us that history, that context, obviously in relation to this joint operation by US and Israeli. The Türkmen Terzi, foreign journalist based in South Africa, representing news platform Turkish Minute, weighing in on the real-time developments with regards to the Middle East conflict there.